you? How are you? I'm going to do a reading for Gemini. So if you are a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, stick around. There may be a message in this reading for you. And as always, please take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story, right? So let's see what's going on for all of my Geminis. You know, I have to tell you, there's a situation you are dealing with that has to come to an end. I mean, when we have the Death card here, it's like you're hanging on by a thread to something. So let's see if maybe we can get a little clarity on what this situation is. But the Death card really is encouraging transformation of some sort. So you know what it is, all right? You know, you're coming here, you know, so you know what the situation is that needs to end. But let's see if we can get a little more clarity on what it's talking about. All right, here again, this Death card, boy, it just does not want to go away. So let's talk about the energy of the Death card, Gemini, because I feel as if it really is important for you right now. We are in eclipse season. So when we have eclipses, this is about change. This is about endings, which bring new beginnings. And I feel like you, Gemini, are truly in a place where, you know, this door here, we see it's cracking itself open. And you have an opportunity now to like really go through a new door. But you've got to end something, all right? This is an energy of Scorpio. We are moving into Scorpio season. So maybe between now and, you know, the end of November, you know, before we hit Sagittarius, you'd be feeling this energy and this shift and this transformation happening. But I do feel as if it's really wanting to come through because, you know, it's the card that I kept seeing as I was shuffling, and here it was the one card that wanted to come through. So yeah, something's got to give here. I mean, you know that whatever this ending is, it is really going to bring a big shift. So you're about to do something that's going to really change the course of everything. All right. And that's what this Death card is all about. And I think you've been holding off and holding off. But the door is open. So I think you have to do this, right? So yeah, there is a big shift about to happen in your world, Gemini. And that can come in a lot of forms, a lot of different forms. But I feel as if it's going to bring you an opportunity, you know, for you to be able to really build a life that you've been really wanting to, you know, from the ground up. Because when we have the Tower card, you know, a lot of times we have to look at the energy of the Tower of a structure that was built on instability. You know, because when we build a house on footers and they're really solid and a house is well built, it will stand for hundreds and hundreds of years, right? But if we build a house, you know, on unstable ground, it will crumble. And I feel as if there is a situation that you have built that now is really saying, you know, it doesn't have the structure, the roots that it needs for it to go on. So I feel like there is a big energy shift that's going to happen with you. And I want to keep saying Scorpio. Are you dealing with a Scorpio? Maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio. But Gemini, regardless, this energy, this shift will bring a good opportunity, you know, that I feel as if will bring what you need to ground into your home. There's a strong energy around your work. I mean, it's really time for you to do what it is you're supposed to do. You know, so if you've been holding off for different reasons and you've been having this pull, this draw, you know, this need to go to school, to do this, to do that, I feel like you can't resist it anymore. And you're just going to really start making some big moves. The Nine of Wands. I think in the situation you are in right now, Gemini, I feel as if you have done everything you can to make it work, and it's just not going to, right? And it's one of those things. It's done. It's over. There's nothing left, you know. So it's time to just cut this final thread and let the Tower fall, because once that moment happens, everybody can breathe, you know, because you're not the only one waiting for this Tower to fall, Gemini. So I feel as if it will be good for everyone, even though it's not going to be an easy cut. It will be a clean one. All right, so that's what I've got for you, Gemini. So, yeah, just a short little period of, it's going to be a big week for you, I got to tell you, but it's just a short little period of time. So hit that like button. I will see you all later. Until then, bye.